When I say the two words white space, what comes to your mind? Jasmine, what comes to your mind when I say white space?
Maybe like a clear, blank thought.
Okay. What about you, Brian? White space.
An empty schedule with nothing to do.
An empty schedule with nothing to do. Spot on. And Jasmine, I like that because what I find is that an empty schedule with nothing to do could lead to a blank mind. And as somebody who might be diagnosed, I'm not sure, but I definitely got ping pong balls bouncing around in my head. An empty mind is hard to come by. Bless. Throughout this talk, I want you to think, everybody else here, what are the things that fill up your calendar? Are they your hobbies? You might be a single person trying to get their disc golf throw better, like I was back in the day. You might be a parent who has to raise a family, or you might be a business owner where your taxes and your revenue and marketing fills up all of your time. But just think about what fills up your calendar. Do you like white space? Are you somebody that can just take a seat and let that mind be blank? Or are you somebody that, more or less like myself, that even when they're at the beach, they have to do something? Whether it's doing those water sports or just getting up to pace around my towel. Ask my girlfriend, she tells me to sit down all the time. But what might you do if free time suddenly appeared on your calendar? You wake up in the morning and, wow, I swore my schedule was full, but it's clear. What might you do? Well, fellow Toastmasters and guests, white space is something my mom and I talk about all the time. It's a phrase that I stole from her back in the day. We used to stay up at night and talk about how we might be able to better our schedules, make more time for ourselves, put the white space on the calendar. It comes from exactly that. No text, whether it's computer, blue pen, black pen, red pen, just white space. It's ironic, though, because my mother's the worst at making white space for herself. And as I alluded to, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. But nonetheless, I can't help fill up my calendar. I know I will fill up my calendar with my hobbies. As DTM Ron mentioned, I love to play disc golf. Every water sport you can imagine, I want to try it. Kite surfing, windsurfing, regular surfing, boogie boarding, all of it. I love it. Those little bullets where you can hang on to and go snorkeling with the little type of propellers on the back. That's the word I was looking for. I absolutely love it. I constantly start new projects, whether it's through Toastmasters, whether it's for my own speaking, whether it's getting involved with startup companies. I fill my time up because I just can't help myself. But I do love white space. And if I could clear my calendar, what might happen? And as I think about this, I always try and sit down, clear my mind to try and manifest white space in my mind and white space on the page. I might pursue more of my hobbies. I picked up surfing at the end of last summer, but I would love to be better at it. I've only been out a couple of dozen times. I would potentially have my public speaking advanced. As I said, I would love to continue advocacy for stutterers and those who stutter. I'm doing that, but I would love to have more of a presence in it. Just having a conversation with Toastmaster Brian before the meeting, how I was doing pathways, but then stopped because I had not enough white space. I might be a more thoughtful friend. I might be a more thoughtful partner. The amount of date nights that I've proposed and then, yes, we're going to do that. And for no other reason than those ping pong balls in my mind and or the lack of white space, poof, they fall into the ether. I could be a better son. I could be a better brother. I've had multiple conversations with my family that has said, I was going to call you, Dennis, but you're always so busy. That's not what a son wants to hear from his mom. I want to talk to my mom. I'm blessed to have her around. My dad, my younger sister, my younger brother. I could be there for them in a better way if I could just make more white space. And the best thing of it all, but probably the most anxiety provoking, is just to do nothing. Nothing at all. Stare at a brick wall. Find the white space in your head. Just that blank thought. Nothing there, nothing to do, nowhere to go, nowhere to be. If you have to think about where you might, in the audience, have your white space come from, where would it be? To use a common saying, how would you trim the fat off of your schedule? Is there something that you can do or not do? Something you could do to manage your time better? You might be able to develop strategies to protect your white space. I know I have, and some I want to share with you here. A way to put the away message on your life. One is just say no. I know that's very simple, but can be very hard. I'm a people pleaser, and I want to make people happy, so just saying no is not easy. The second one is make a long-term roadmap for yourself. I work in business, so I make roadmaps every day. I do it by quarter. You could do it by month, by year, however you need to roadmap your life. But have goals. Have a roadmap to get to those goals. And that roadmap will help you with number one, just say no. And the third one is to consistently reevaluate. Reevaluate what? Reevaluate the to-do lists, the roadmaps, the agendas, to make sure that they're aligned with your goals. Think about while you're looking at that, say, how does that serve me? How is that going to make me a better friend? How is that going to make me able to pursue my hobbies, raise my family better? And I wanted to leave you with all of this. Do you now enjoy white space as you understand it? If you do, I want you to think about ways that you can continue to cultivate and protect your white space. And if you don't, because you haven't tried it yet. Back to you, DTM Ron.
Okay.